Hello and welcome, I'm Logan with All Paths Taken, and this is part 11 of my 100% walkthrough of Elden Ring. In this episode, we will be completing as much of Ranni's questline as we can. We are also going to be exploring a boatload of new areas, so as always, we are going for every secret, every item, and every boss, so fellow Tarnished, rise and join me on my quest to become the true Elden Lord. Now, we left off defeating General Radahn in a very quick manner. So now we got to talk to our butt buddies.
Let's meet with a falling star.
Now, I did accidentally talk to Blaidd already. He was just kind of saying like, whoa, what a sick fight, dude. You're amazing. Oh, now we got to do Limgrave, which is where we will meet him next. Or supposed to meet him next, I should say. So that's all he really does and tells us. And then we'll have a red mark on our map in Limgrave. But we're got a couple other places to go to first. Like, we got to talk to this dude.
Ah, hello there. It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit.
Oh, sorry. Pile was getting in the way.
Hello there. I... One hit was all
there we go.
To crack me,
that's right.
and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward. And as such, I can hardly stand to face one such as you.
I mean, I am legendary, so... Yeah, now also, random side subject. Doesn't Blaidd look like he's pissed off that we're talking to Alex? I feel like he's mad.
But don't you think I've given up just yet. As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside me, I'll be a mighty warrior again in no time. And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering, the greatest of all wars? Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger. Just you wait when next we meet.
I like how positive he is. He's a good character. But we are now going to head north, as we now need to run all the way up here. I should have leveled up. What's wrong with me? But we're going to run all the way up north for I don't even think it's arguably. It is probably the hardest catacombs in the base game. And I say that because the enemies are scaled for endgame. We are basically in mid-game right now. The mid of mid-game as we can possibly be. Now, there is a couple other things that I do want to talk about aside from Elden Ring while I'm on this long little run. I don't know when yet, but I'm planning on doing a live stream of Nioh 3. And might even be doing my walkthrough prep live, or instead of just me taking my time going through on my own, I got you guys there to help me. Those of you that have also played the game or are playing the demo right now since it's out, and we can go through it together, making sure we get 100% of everything. Where's my door? Is it? I can't remember. It's over here though. I know it's over here. I've seen it before. I did it before. I just don't remember where. It's like right on the edge of the shore, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. But yeah, I'm looking at live streaming Nioh 3, and if I don't have a chance to live stream Nioh 3 as it releases, because of course it releases on a week that I'm literally working 60 hours, and this is probably my only day this week that I have a chance to record. We'll see. We'll see if I can live stream Nioh 3 either over the weekend maybe, if I have time, between, 10-hour shifts. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And I will also mention that... yeah, we'll do that. I'll also mention that if I don't live stream Nioh 3, and I do a walkthrough series of Nioh 3, I'm probably going to live stream Crimson Desert. Like, that's probably how it's going to work. Because those two games I am incredibly excited for. But, talking about War-Dead Catacombs, let's get back on task here. In this room, there's going to be a bunch of phantom fightings. We don't need to do anything with these guys. They will just continually respawn. So, once they are fighting, just run past, grab your magic grease. We're going to run up the stairs. We're going to ignore Bowman over here. And we're going to ignore this one. We're going to come right off to the side. Now we're gonna fight this dude. Wow, I whiffed. So did he. There we go. Now, with him dead, this guy's gonna come out. Ow. Come out here, where I have a little more room to mess with you. Okay, don't come out here. But that's fine, because now you're gonna get stun locked, and it's gonna be harder for you to get your shield out. Dude, this phantom stuff is nonsense. I will not stand for it. There we go. Alright, so with those two dead, we can now move into the next room. We have an ambush right on the right. Whenever he decides to spawn in. Alright, I guess not. Never mind. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong tunnel. Whoops. There's a different tunnel where there's a dude there. Alright, so now we want to run this way. Yeah, this is the tunnel. There's going to be a dude right here. See, I never lie to you guys knowingly. And now we have another knight over here that we have to kill as well. Oh my god, stop teleporting! Oh. Well, that was aggressive. Alright, there we go. Then we can grab our Grave Violets. And then we get the Glovewart. And now we come out this way. And... which way did I have to go? I can't remember. Did I make a note? Kill a soldier, then the archer. Head in the room, killing soldier sitting down. Ambush on the right. Kill the knight sitting down. Once dead, jump through the window. Ah! One jump through the window with a large statue. Rahia. Now, in this little section, we have 2 imps up top and 2 more imps by a doorway, and we have a clean rot knight back there. So, what I suggest is you just trying to alert one of the imps at a time, because then we will have a shot to kill him. Okay. Well, take your time, buddy. Don't be surprised if the Clean Rot Knight does come out, because he will be a little mad and aggressive. Ah, I'm out of flasks. I'm out of healing dudes. Dang it. And I didn't switch my flask over yet. Well, that sucks. There we go. Here's the Clean Rot Knight. Take your time. Take your time. Where are you going? Alright, well, with him dead, we grab the item, which is Divine Soldier Ashes. Now, we can go right out that window. We don't need to kill these 2 guys. We don't need to do anything below. We do need to come out here for the level. So, we have Archerman McGee here. Fall off the ledge. Yeah! And we can grab our lever. Grab the Grave Violet. You can grab your Glovewart. And then we're going to jump back through the window. And now we are going to kill these 2 dudes. Ah, I fell. Well, that was easier than expected. Got him. Alright, so we got those dudes. That one was located under here. We wanted to come under here to grab the Glovewart. This is one of the enemies that was on the wall that you probably have seen earlier. Alright, so everybody in here should be dead now. Why are you in the doorway? You're not supposed to be in the doorway. This makes it harder. Alright, we are just gonna run through now, probably get rot. But we're just gonna run through and grab every item that we see. We again are ignoring everybody because we just don't need to fight them. I'm gonna be honest, we just don't. We got a spell in the chest. Collapsing Stars. Now we can run through. And we got one more item over here before we go back and hit the stairs. Should be stairs somewhere. Rahia. No. Bad night. So now what we're going to do is look for our stairs leading up so we can go rest at the Grace and then head into the boss fight. So, the boss is actually kind of tough. It's pretty tanky. It will do a lot of damage to you. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll do a lot of damage to you if you get hit, but it is an enemy we have fought many times. It is a putrid tree spirit. So when it gets to around half health, it will start doing rot with its attacks. Well, that was... Stop it! God dang it! Alright, here we go. And where's it coming? There it is. Oh, I'm doing way more damage than on my walkthrough prep. My goodness. Woo! I'm doing so much damage. Oh my god. Maybe I didn't upgrade my other scythe when I walked through prep. I don't know. Ooh, and the bleed proc. That's alright. We'll take it. That's fine. Oh, one more hit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think I didn't upgrade the Grave Scythe on my other walkthrough yet. But we get the legendary Ashen Remains of Redmane Knight Ogha. Or Ogha, whatever her name is. I don't know. But we get that, and then we are pretty much set to exit. Now we can make our way to the Divine Tower. So we're going to head to Dragonborough West. Ooh, I should level up. I should level up because we got some tricky platforming to do. Now we're going to get on Torrent and ride similar to where we saw that beetle that we got earlier in Caelid. Sitting on that log over there above the scythe. But now we're going to go towards this tree branch. So we want to jump up here, land near the ladder, hop off, and then we want to kill this dude. No! That's unfortunate. Wow, I died from that small of a fall. Alright. Okay. Okay, Gabe. Alright, I'm not letting it happen again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you? How's that saying go? Alright, there we go. Now we climb up. There isn't really anything crazy over there for items. Like, I think it's just runes and a craftable. So if you want to go that way, you can. It's not that big of a deal. I didn't make any note. I literally just said it grab items. So, yeah. It's not a huge need. Alright, well, that guy's dead. Now you want to run and jump and jump and jump and climb up the ladder. I really do like that we get to scale these. And there's nothing over that way. I've already checked. I really do love that we get to scale a tower. It's kind of cool. If only there was a Rapunzel up here with long hair. Alright, so we're gonna rest. And now we need to go this way. We got a couple ways to go in here. Because we can go up to get our Great Rune, and then we can go down to get a really good weapon that I might switch to. Maybe. One of my favorite colossal weapons in the game. And it doesn't act like a colossal weapon, which is one of the reasons why I like it so much. I feel like this build's going pretty well. I kind of want to change my pants, though. I don't like my pants. Oh, I don't have any good pants. Dang it. Why does my walkthrough prep character have all the good stuff? I found some pants that I got to drop from an enemy. And they are like a white tasseled pants where it covers the crotch down to the shins. It looks so cool. Looks like it's almost a Clean Rot Night set stuff. It's pretty cool. Alright, but here's our Great Rune. Corrupted by Rot. And then we got Radahn's Great Rune. So now, this is one that just kind of raises these three stats. It raises them exponentially. So it's pretty huge compared to what this one does. But again, this one raises all attributes, so everything gets a pretty good bump. Where this one just raises these three by a lot. But now we're going to warp back to our Grace. And then we're going to head down. So we keep heading down until we run into a couple Radahn soldiers. These guys, again, are scaled for endgame, so they will hit very hard, as you can see. I keep missing. Well, I'm dead. Why is this way? Alright, well, that was fun. Let's try this again, shall we? Alright, there we go. And then we drop off the ledge. We want to jump, run and jump to that platform over there. Ah, I jumped wrong. I might die. Whew! Alright. You're supposed to jump on this part and write it down to make sure you don't get any fall damage, but occasionally the game kind of bugs out and gives me fall damage from that and then kills me. Alright, Golden Rune 12. Now, where do I want to fall? Can't remember. Give me a sec. Which way was it? I think it was this way. Yep. We want to fall there. And then we wanted to fall on this little ledge. Woo! And here we are. Oh, come on. And now we take the elevator. So you're like, oh, why is it going up? Well, it goes uppies so we can have a shortcut. Where's my shortcut? Is this my shortcut? This is my shortcut. That way we don't have to do any crazy platforming like that again. Oh yes, the epic butt shot. Marvelous. A masterpiece. Do you think Miyazaki's a butt guy? I mean, we know he's a feet dude. Because every female character in the game that's like not mean or aggressive to us has weird feet things. They're just their dogs hanging out left and right. So I feel like it's either the character designer for them or it's Miyazaki. And I feel like since Miyazaki has to approve of everything, I feel like he's a foot guy. Is this our first fire monk? I think this is our first fire monk with this type of dude. Nice. Lovely little rune arc. We're going to come over this way. And we are going to jump down onto the platform. Oh no! Ah, my ankles. And now we are at the bottom. Little bit of parkouring, little bit of elevators. Now that we're at the bottom, we are going to rest. How many rune arcs have I got? Oh my god, I'm using them. I was like, I bet you I only got like 10. No, I got 30. My boy, my man, my main homie G, what are you doing? Ah! 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 I might be dead. Okay, well, I would have been dead if he stopped. I need to rest. Why are my flasks at 4? Did I not rest? Or did I heal that many times? I healed 7 times. Did I heal 7 times? Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Roll. And now we're in a boss fight. Good old Godskin Apostle. This guy's the fun one to fight. We had the same idea. I hate how he gets iframes. Oh, good move, sir. I'm getting hit. Yep, he read it. I'm doing everything wrong. I should die and start again. I am so surprised Blaidd has not cracked yet. That's alright. There's the Blaidd proc. And the frost. Oh my, there's the damage. Woo! What a way to finish, baby! Oh yeah, you know we gotta do it to him. He was whooping my butt, and then I just decided to say, nay. My time. That was awesome. And we get the Godslayer's Greatsword. Love this weapon. Is this a legendary? Is this a legendary? Did I forget that it was a legendary? Did I? Did I do that? Nope, not a legendary. It's just really gold for some reason, and I don't know why. But that's it for that. Now we get to warp on to Limgrave and carry on with our lives. We're going to go to Fort Height. I should level up. Ooh, should I switch to that weapon? Questions, debates. Ooh, I can already use it. Right? Hey, I can already use it. Heck yeah. Sweet. Then I will switch to the weapon. Doesn't cost me a dang thing. We're just gonna go upgrade it. Oh, that's not running.
Well, I took youth no man to lay out your own.
Strengthen. Ah, no Somber 6. That's fine. Where is it? How much damage are we doing overall? I mean, I guess the same. I guess. So that's fine. I want my shield up now. Boom. Done. So this weapon's really sick. If you've never used it, it's pretty cool. It looks like I'm holding a big candlestick, but there's a reason why. But we are heading down into Nokron. That leads to our next little zone, Nokstella. And the reason we got to do this is because we got to complete Ranni's questline. I don't know how much of it we'll get into this episode today. Like I said, I am working like 60 hours this week. Granted, today is the day I go in the latest, so I will have more time to record. But at the same time, I also got to edit, so I can't give all morning to recording, even though I would love to, because I do have to edit, make sure I get things scheduled to come out. Oh, I missed. I forgot to jump. Did you guys know you're supposed to jump? I completely forgot to jump. What's wrong with me? But anyway, as I was saying, I don't have a ton of time to do both or just recording. So I'm probably going to record for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I've got like another hour left to edit. So we're already about a half hour in. So it'll be about another hour and a half depending on how far we get. And then we will go from there. So that little notice, that little message on the ground that you saw is from Blaidd. He's just saying, like, go on, I'll catch up. Which, interesting lore tidbit from there. But I don't want to spoil it if anybody does not know the lore yet. I'll talk about it later. Either in this episode or next episode, depending on when we meet. Depending on when we get Ranni to join us on our quest. So we grab that, we walk over here like a sensible human being. And we grab... Oh, I almost ran off the edge. Thought I was on a different platform. I did that in my walkthrough prep too. But we grab the sleep grease. And we come out this way. Jump down onto these little platforms. Now we just avoid all of our problems till we get over here to the right, and we got a couple enemies to kill. So we can grab another rune arc. Alright. Now we can run back and jump onto this platform here for an item. If you need heals for some reason, you can do that. Wait, what? I don't have enough. Huh? Did it not tell me that I had enough? Well, when I get to a grace, I'm gonna find out. Because I could have swore it said I had enough. 20 faith. What am I at? Oh, 15. Oh, I know. Now I can. Now I can wield it. Yep, that's what it was. We grab the last item over here. And then we gotta kill some weird looking dudes. You deserve that. I love how the enemies burn alive. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. I'm not sick and twisted by any means. Alright, but now we get the grace. Now, again, if you need to heal, by all means heal. We're going to run over here. And we got to wrap around this wall for a stone. Grab a smithing stone 3. My god, my voice. It's gone. And I even took like a day or two off from talking. And we're going to kill these dudes over here. Because I wanted to grab these. And I wanted to tell you, you are going to need a lot of that. A lot of the Dukist Herba. Because we want to make more preserving boluses. Because we are going to eventually get into the Lake of Rot. So make as many as you can as of right now. If you need more Crystal Cave moss, you can just run to one of the Crystal Caves and grab all the Crystal Caves moss as you can. And then we're going to run over here, grab our Glovewart bell bearings. So now we can get the early Glovewarts. And then we're going to run this way to grab a larval tier over there. You don't really need to kill anybody because it's not hurting anything. And to me, they just summon each other, and so it's like you just get ambushed. It's not really worth it. We're gonna come over here. Again, grab your herbs. Grab your ashes. And then just continue onward. There's only Glovewart over there, so if you want it, you can go get it. If not, no big deal. Now we come this direction. And we come down here, where we grab a couple of items. We got a golden rune 7. This dude, this is the one who gives me the pants. Give me your pants. Oh, I missed. Dang it. Oh, I love that Ash of War. So cool. Oh, you gave me the crown. I don't want the crown. God dang it. And then we're going to grab the larval tier. Oh, hang on. Phone's ringing. Alright, sorry about that. Girlfriend brought me breakfast, so as soon as I destroy the mimic tier, I'm gonna go scarf my face down with fat dude breakfast. Otherwise known as McDonald's. Alright, so with this boss, honestly, if you want to make it really easy, just take off all your clothes and everything. Once this dude triggers, then you put all your stuff back on. Oh, shield. Clean rot. And clean rot. What was my last pants? I think I did Carian Knight. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up? So this is how you cheese this boss, and honestly, there's no point in doing anything else. Because this can be some of the most annoying things to do. And if you really want, you can parry. That works too. Almost done. Ah, fun. Fun stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna rest and go get my breakfast. BRB, everybody. It really is wonderful having a girlfriend that loves you. Brings you food, didn't even have to ask. Ugh. And she knows the order. I didn't even need to text her what I wanted. She just brought it. Because she loves me. Ah. Wonderful. Although I don't know if she actually loves me. She brings me a fatty, gross breakfast. That's probably killing me on the inside. But it tastes so good, I don't care. Whew. Alright. We are back. I changed my physic, right? I did. Let's go. So if you've never tried these two together, on some of your harder bosses, this can make it way easier, especially this one. Since it breaks their stances way faster. You combine that with your heavy charge attacks. You're doing extra poise on top of it. Oh my god. You can do some stupid damage with it. But as we come up here... Oh wait, I forgot an item. Shoot. Dang it. I gotta go back and get it. So over here before Mimic Tier... Actually, I'll just show you. Yeah, you can see it. It's right there. That one... Oh, I forgot two. Dang it. There's one right there that I forgot. And there's one way up there. Ah, god. I guess I'll just go get it. I'm already over halfway there. I feel dumb. I do have to laugh at that placement of that rune arc. Because it's definitely like a... Yeah, nobody's ever going to look back here. Because who would go look after anything because of the Mimic Tier? Mimic Tier. Oh, God. Just dying. Ah, I ate my breakfast too quickly. McDonald's is also the worst thing in the world to have in the morning for breakfast because it tastes so stinking good. Like 90% of the time. Like, it tastes so good, but then you realize how bad it is for you. And it's like, you know, there's worse ways. There are worse ways I could go. Choking on a sausage and egg McMuffin. I feel like that's a pretty good way. You could be like, hey, at least he died tasting pretty good food. It's not good overall, like, for you, but it's pretty tasty. So, McDonald's, if you're hearing this, you want to sponsor your fat boy here. I'm all for it. But we're going to hop off this little bridge. We're going to ignore the pillar for now. We will come back and do that later because I want to try to make a loop and make sure I'm going the right way and not going ways I've already gone. So we're heading west because over here we have Nokstella. Where's the Nokron? Will it tell me? Nope. Ancestral Woods Grace. Alright, so from here, let me see, where is my thing? Ah, yes. Okay. So from here, we want to run this way. Now, there is a Red Wolf of Radahn over here, as you can see. Just ignore him for now. When we come back, we are going to eventually have to go get those items in the middle, so don't worry about it too much right now. We want to run this way and grab the Brazier. The wolf might see us. All depends on how fast we are and how stealthy we are. Now we want to run up this way. And I'm probably going to show you an item a lot of you missed. You might not have thought that you can get over here, but you definitely can. So we want to jump here. And we want to... Oh, camera. What was that? Skills. I got skills that kill. Oh my god. There we go. Huh. And we just ride down this way. And we come up top. And we hop over this little gap. That's not what I wanted. And then we hop onto the torch. And the reason being is we got a big enemy in here guarding a chest. Ow! And in the chest is that skull. And I don't even need to go over what it does. Because she showed it. It spews the spirit puke, vomit, nastiness that the spirits do. Like the Regal spirit we're going to go fight soon. Alright, but we have Golden Rune 12. Then we're going to ride over this way. If you wanted to grab the Glovewarts and the silver butterflies or fireflies, you definitely can. I don't remember how I got up there. How to do it? Oh yeah, that's right. I go this way. So we come back this way. You could also just warp back. But I don't want to warp back yet. And then poof. Here we are. You made it out. You got some Formic Rock if you want to grab them. If not, no big deal. Then we come up top, and now we light the brazier that is over here. And we got to kill a beetle. Which we're going to kill the beetle first. Beetle. There we go. Now we got a couple rats. Hop on Torrent. And now we are going to probably aggro the Red Wolf of Radahn because we got a couple of items to grab right over here. So again, if you can, try to go around him. Oh, we're going to go right next to him. Well, that's a problem. Grab the smithing stone. Grab the beast blood. Hello. What's up? What are you doing? You following me because you're such a good boy? Alright, so we run through all this stuff. Hopefully he doesn't follow us. And we want to go right here. Is he following? Oh, but that guy's real mad that I'm here. And we come this way. We gotta grab an item right alongside the stairs here. And we gotta run over here. Grab more kissed dew. Oh, we got another pillar. And we got pillars that we've already seen left. Is there an item down there? Nope. And then we just have the items here in the middle. Ouch! Rude! There we got that. Should be the last one. Yep, there we go. So I am going to go reset the world real quick. And rest at the grace to make sure I have full health. Things aren't mad at me anymore. And then we're going to go fight the Regal Ancestor Spirit. So we got quite a bit more stuff to do over here, not going to lie. Because we have, after we fight the Spirit, we have another section that leads to a Dragonkin Soldier. Then we have another section that leads to the Valiant Gargoyles fight. Valiant Gargoyles are that way, and the Dragonkin Soldier is beneath us. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. This is what I meant when I said we're going to try to do as much of Ranni's quest as we can. Because there's so much in between. It's nuts. It is. It's just wild. Now, with this fight, we're probably going to do more than enough damage to hurt everything real bad. But about half health, he will kill everybody around him. I missed him. Oh, damage. But around half health, he'll kill all of like the phantom monsters or animals that are in here. Oh, that's not good. All right. Why are you way over there? That was cool. So much damage. So much damage, dude. Oh my god. Oh, let's go! That was sick! Nice. Get wrecked. Alright, so we can run to the middle there. I don't know if you can see that little streak of light. All it does is just kick us out. We don't need to do that. We can just warp back to Ancestral Woods. And then we got to run over the bridge, or I should say under the bridge, and go down to the Dragonkin Soldier. Alright, sip of coffee has been had. Let's level up. God, I'm already 93. I was thinking about this during my walkthrough prep. How high of level I am. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't get to Malekith until I'm like 100. That's probably the highest level I've ever been, is 100 when I get to him. Maybe, at most, 110. Because it's all pretty much endgame in that area. I'm level 93 now. How wild is that? Like, I'm going to be level 100 potentially by the end of next episode. So we want to land on this and drop down here. And then we want to go this way. Because, like, I'm somebody who loves to min-max my build, meaning, like, minimum levels required to do an obscene amount of damage. So doing something like this, where I'm going to have more levels than I know what to do with, is just wild to me. That's why I'm changing weapons so many times, because it's like, I'm not sprinting to bosses. I'm grabbing literally everything, so, yeah. But we run this way, and can I get on my horse? I can. At the end of the bridge over here, we have another stone. Should be in our last little section, right here. Smithing Stone 5. Then we come down this little fall or break in the bridge. Oh, that's not it. Hey, saved it. And then we come down this way. Now, there are a couple things that we're going to do. Number one, over here, we have to grab an item. Slumbering egg. Then we're going to kind of wrap around a little bit, because we got an area over here that has an item. And then we're going to go inside the tower and around the other side of the tower to grab the other remaining items. Okay, where's my little spot of water? There it is. So from here, we got an item in this little spot. Golden Rune 7. Now we go back up. Alright, is there anything else? Oh, that's not it. Hang on. Oh god, I almost spilled my coffee. That'd have been terrible. Oh yeah, okay. Yep. So now we want to go in there for a beetle. I do not recommend you go in on your horse. I recommend you go in off of your horse. The reason being is if you get hit while on your horse, you will not be able to move after that. So like this, we can run in and smack things real hard, and then we get on our horse and get out. And we get a pretty cool bubble spell. It's kind of like the Dark Moon, or the Great Moon spell, where it just kind of has a big ticking time bomb to it, and then it blows up. Kind of cool. So we get Golden 7. thought there was another item over here. Didn't I say 2 items? Or was it the globe? Might have been. Hang on. Yeah, it was the globe book. That's what it was. Alright, now we just head to our boss. And the boss fight should be pretty easy. Again, if you need heals, you can kill that thing. No big deal. I don't remember. Is there anything over here? Does not tell me yes or no, so that's fine. Now we have the Dragonkin Soldier. Messed up on my flasks like a dummy. So much damage. I whiffed. Dude, do something else. Do something else. Ow. There it is. I whiffed. Dang it. Ow. This weapon's so cool. Alright, so we got the Dragonkin Halberd, or the Dragon Halberd. And then we want to get Marika's Scarseal. Basically does everything the Sorcery does for Radahn, but it does it for different stats. So this is for like your spellcasters. So if you're a spellcaster, instead of putting on the Sorcery, you're gonna, or Radahns, you're gonna put on Marika's. That's it. That's the only real difference. Now we're gonna get back on our horse. We got our one last stop before we finally get to go through Nokron and Nokstella. Whichever one it is. I don't remember. But we just go this way to the left side of the little temple. You know you're in the right spot if you see the jellies. And once we get up here, past our jellies, grab an item. And then we fall down. And then we get a grace and another item. So now we are going to fight a couple of those withered type enemies that we fought earlier that had the cold flame bows and the cold flame, or the shields that were banging on them trying to yell and alert everybody. So that is pretty much all we got over here in the Siofra Aqueduct. Come here, friend. Don't fight him on the bridge. Common sense. Oh, I missed. Interesting. Forgot that there's Crucible Knights that do breath attacks too. It's been a while since I fought one of them. Take your time. And there he is. So now we want to run across this way. Grab the golden centipede, and then there's an item on the wall. Don't remember what it is. Cookbook, that's what it was. Now, over here... Oh, you can't see it from the spot. You got a ruin over there, and then there's another item over there as well. So we're going to go back and get those two. So now that we're running up the stairs here, you can really see how this area is kind of Bloodborne, considering these are like the messengers from Yharnam. Kind of cool. So out the door, we want to go straight across first, and we want to kill these guys. Then we want to run straight down this little path as we want to kill the beetle that's in here. Try to lure him to the wall. Then you get your Order Healing incantation. Then we want to come this way for this item. 13. That's pretty nice. 13 gold runes. We come out this way for another golden rune. And then we're going to go all the way to the back. That way we can kill the rest of those little dudes like that. So we got 2 rooms. One in here. Another ruin arc, sweet. And we got another room right over here past the waterfall. Alright, was that everybody? I couldn't tell. Yes, it was. Heck yeah. Alright, we got the iron spear, one of them dropped. Got that. Now we want to go over this way. We want to fight this dude. So, Spear Boy can also be parried. If you're good with your parries, and you're consistent, and he gives you the right RNG, you can parry him off the ledge. It's kind of fun. Oh, I missed it. I might send him over. Get off the edge. Yeah! Woo! Well, that was fun. Alright, so we got a Somber 6 and Smithing Stone 5. Ooh, do I go back and level up the weapon? I got a really hard fight next. I probably should. We'll talk to D, though. Or D's brother, I should say. Yeah, he's definitely okay. He's definitely okay. But we get the Inner Order Gesture, which is why you do want to talk to him. And I think I am going to head back. One, so I can talk to D about his bro.
Hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you, as your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
So you can still study these and get these if you want. It's no big deal. I don't get to talk to you about your brother? Alright. Maybe I gotta rest. That's fine. Where am I going? Nothing. Wow, you don't care about your brother at all. What a nice guy. Now we want to run over this way.
No matter, lay out your arms.
And we want to strengthen our armament. Ooh, I don't have a Somber 7 yet? Oh, that's right. You get... I was like, oh, what's wrong? I'm supposed to have Somber 7. I did this wrong. Nope. No, I didn't. Where am I at again? That's it. Yep. That's it. Alright, so the next boss fight I'll explain as I'm running to it. So if you haven't done this yet, it is the Valiant Gargoyles fight. It is a very hard DPS check. So either after 60 seconds around there, or if you do about half health to the first gargoyle, the next gargoyle will show up. Both gargoyles you have fought up to this point, or you should have been able to fight up to this point. There's one with a twin blade and a halberd, and then there's one with a sword and a halberd, I believe. Or sword, no, twin blade and axe, and then sword and a halberd. When you beat them, you get 2 weapons from them. It is the Gargoyle Greatsword, and it is the Axe. Twin Blade. That's what it is. Twin Blade. I read my thing. Read my thing. Yep. Greatsword and Twin Blade. So, we are going to buff ourselves, walk in, and here we go. While one is doing a lot of the attacking, the other one will spam poison, and don't ask me why poison does this. But their poison will cause actual physical damage on top of this build-up. Oh, I missed. Not good. Yes! Please, let me kill it. Please be enough damage. Nice! Okay, cool. That makes life so much easier. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Dang it, I was late. Doing it again? Brother. Nice. Beauty. Woo! 1 HP in a dream! What a legend. That was probably the best that could have ever gone. I'm not going to lie. That was probably the best that could have ever gone. That was really good. That was really, really good. Way to go, me. Alright, now. We're going to run this way. You can progress to Altus Plateau from this area to the Deep Root Depths. I am not. Because I don't want to cover Altus Plateau stuff yet. So all you have to do if you have not done this before is go in that coffin and it takes you to the Deep Root Depths. But we have done everything that we need to over there. We can now go this way. Yeah. I should also use all of my money. But I feel like that would take 3 to 7 business days. I got so much. So much money in the bank. Alright. Let's keep carrying on. I gotta level up faith. That way I don't have to use rune arcs as much. Alright, so we got rejuvenating and we got a silver tier. This guy, you can fight if you want. Wow, okay. Alright. Game. Oh. Rude. Alright, then we run this way. We jump down onto this ledge. We head across the little bridge, or the broken bridge. The beetle is if you need heals, which I honestly do, because I kind of sucked. I kind of sucked there for a minute. Then we want to grab the black wet blade. This will let you kind of put in, I believe, bleed and a couple of other things as well. Oh no, my controller. I thought I plugged this in. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, there we go. We're back. So, we can use the stone sword key. We gotta kill the Nox person. And we get to grab everybody's favorite Mimic Tear. Grab the Smithing Stone 3. Then we want to jump out this way onto the ledge. Make sure you run and jump onto the next platform. And then we are over here, or you can get the Nox Flowing Hammer. Now, before you go down there, it would be a very smart idea, if you have the Halo Scythe or a ranged weapon that is level up, to put it on and just use the Ashravor. That's not it. And use the Ashravor so you can pepper this thing before you go down. Because if you run out of stamina trying to fight this thing, whew, it sucks. It sucks to deal with. Alright, so that weapon is done. I can take that off. Gotta put my big sword back on. Now, where's the Nox dude? Is it directly under me? Is it directly? No, that's fine. Or did he kill it? I don't know. Oh, hey, look, the Nox person. Hey, you guys should drop your pants, because I'm pretty sure that's what I got. That's what I got it from. No, don't want to give me your pants? Dang it. Alright, then we run outside here. And we rest at the Grace. Now we head this way. Whoa, did you see that silver tier over here? That one? Do a little trick. Alright, so this one's going to transform. If you go in the gray dust, it will give you health loss. So pay attention to that. Alright, then over here, we got 1, 2. Why are you doing a flip? And 3 and 4 to kill. Grab the soft cotton. Now, if you want, you could put on the Halo Scythe again and just kill the Mimic from distance. Or you can do what I'm doing, which is triggering the Mimic, and it just summons a big troll. I thought that was gonna kill it. Dang it. Oh well. Alright, then we run up here and we get to open a chest that has everything Ranni needs. We get the Fingerslayer Blade and Great Ghost-Glovewart. So now we can warp all the way back up to Ranni's Rise and go talk to Ranni.
Not blood. Even in my soul,
oh God, what am I doing?
It is in thy possession, is it not?
I was skipping dialogue like I was in my walkthrough prep. What's wrong with me?
My thanks. Finally, all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. Ah, but before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this.
Ooh.
My thanks for thy sterling efforts. A strange gift, perhaps. But a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our reunion. I must thank Torrent, too, for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service. What is it? I, too, am...
Alright, so we are done talking to her. Before we do anything else, I'm gonna go back to the Grace and level up my weapon. And the reason I'm doing this now is because the next few areas have a lot of enemies. They deal a lot of damage. We got enough health, we got enough levels. We just need our... Oh no, I forgot I don't have a smithing stone 7. That's fine. But we're gonna go to the study hall entrance. Because she gave us the Carian inverted statue. If you've never done this before, this is how you do it. You place it, and it makes everything all weird and wonky. Is this what it's like doing drugs? That's what my character's thinking right now. I wouldn't know. Never done any. I am well over the age of 21. Like, I'm almost 30. I barely drink, so... yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm a good boy! Mickey says I'm a good boy! That was a terrible Mickey Mouse impression. Oh well. So now we run and jump here. Do not jump in the middle. And now we got some hands. Again, these boys will drop Somber Stones 1 and 2. We have a Phantom Sorcerer that's going to spam magic like what happened earlier the last time we were here. So just run into the corner and try to time your attacks when they are not attacking. Oh, I thought we were going to get it in one phase. So now we run and jump over here. We got more fingies to kill. This time we're going to wait for some of those enemies to come up. Because we could just run through, but nah. Come here, buddy. Come on. There we go. Good job. Alright, there's more fingers down there, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, so we kill Preceptor Miriam again, and we get the spell Lucidity. Now we come over here and drop down. And now we gotta look for a pillar to drop down on. This'll work. We wanna run over. Drop down onto there. Grab our glintstone firefly. Then we gotta run over to this one. Oh god. And we grab the dried liver. And we jump down into the platform. And this takes us to our Divine Tower. So now's probably a good time to mention, if you are enjoying this playthrough, be sure to like the videos, any ones that you watch that you enjoyed. Just helps me out on YouTube. And if you are liking it, you might as well subscribe, because all I'm going to be doing is more of this. So, I had somebody tell me this that's a YouTube creator. It's a smaller guy, smaller channel like me. I'm not going to name names. Just because they asked me not to, which is weird, because, you know, we're talking about growth. But whatever, doing what he wants. And he said that you don't ask somebody to subscribe because they like your video. You want them to subscribe for more. So if you want more Elden Ring content, if you want more Souls content, eventually I will do more. I want to take a break from Souls games after Elden Ring's base game is done, because I want to do Nioh 3 and Crimson Desert. I have been sitting on those games for forever to come out, because I love those types of games, and I'm planning on spending hundreds of hours in both of them. So if you're excited for those games, and you already like what I'm doing with Elden Ring, then make sure you subscribe, because you're going to get notified whenever I upload those videos, or like I mentioned earlier in this video, if I go live on YouTube for a live stream. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But now we got a Godskin Noble. It's going to be pretty fun to fight. You can parry this guy, you know, if you don't suck like me. Ow, I suck. Okay, do a normal attack, please. Yeah, that one. Ouch. Ouch. Wheels on the bus? Yep. Oh, that's fine. Probably gonna get hit again by his wheel, because he just takes forever when he's like this. Hey, I didn't. Ow! Aha! Gotcha. Got him. Alright. Well, that was fun. Now we can head on to the Divine Tower to get our other rune that we need for somebody else's questline. So I was debating on saving this Divine Tower for Altus Plateau when we start Fia's quest, because that's mainly where her questline is too. But I was like, you know, it's in Liurnia. I don't really want to backtrack unless I absolutely have to, and I don't have to. So, yeah, we're just going to go do it now. That's the beauty about open worlds, and what I'm really excited about Nioh 3 and Crimson Desert is hopefully you don't have to do things in a certain order because it's open world. You can do things out of order and still have continuity and still have a very fluid experience. So, yeah. I hope those games are really good. Like, I've played Nioh 3's demo when it was in the alpha, and I really wasn't a fan. And I've played maybe 3 hours of the demo. Like, I literally just got past the first boss, and I did maybe a half hour of the open world, and I was like, okay, I gotta do this for YouTube. I was debating on doing it for me because I just did not like the alpha. I thought they made the samurai class the same as Nioh 2 and Nioh 1, which I like. The samurai class is goated. But then they made the ninja class, and I thought the ninja class just had nothing there. Like, it was fast, but that was it. But here we get a couple of cool items. We get the Stargazer Talisman, which I believe... Where is it? Yeah. Raises your intelligence by 5. So pretty cool there. And then we get the Rune of Death, which is what Fia wants eventually. So we've done all of that stuff. Now we can warp back to Ranni's Rise as we got to go find Ranni underground. Alright, so we need to get on our horse. And we need to head on our merry way. Yeah, but as I was saying with Nioh 2, or Nioh 3, I've also seen a boatload of people playing the demo online and making these shorts, which I'm going to start making shorts eventually too, probably starting this week, because I just don't have enough time to edit and record another video after this one, so I'll probably upload a couple shorts. One of them might be a little bit of gameplay from Nioh 3 with me talking about this, what I'm going to say right now, but they made Samurai class in Nioh 3 horrible in the early game. Like, they did. I feel like they made that because they're like, a lot of people liked Nioh 2, but they didn't play it the way we wanted them to play it, where they switch stance regularly and often to do massive damage, mass status build up, and all that other stuff. And they just used one stance, mid or high stance, and they stuck with it for the whole game. Which, that's not how you're supposed to play Nioh. So I feel like now, they made ninja style way better than it was supposed to be, because they knew people wouldn't like samurai class as much as they should. So, yeah. This is the last thing I'll say about Nioh 3 before I start talking about Elden Ring, because the more I talk about it, the more I'm going to want to play Nioh 2 and Nioh 3, because Nioh 2 is one of my favorite games ever. But the samurai class, you're supposed to play with mid, low, and high stance, and in the beginning of the game, they only give you mid stance, and you have to unlock it behind skills. That you don't get for about 3 hours if you kill the boss relatively quickly, because you have to progress to the point where the world becomes open, and then you have to get all of your stances unlocked by doing several things around the map to get a skill point. I did not like that, because in Nioh 1 and 2, you have all 3 stances right away. You have the first thing, which is lets you be in them, right? So you can learn how the combat works. I don't know why they didn't give you all 3 at the beginning of the tutorial, and yet they gave you everything for ninja immediately, but they don't give you everything for samurai in the beginning. That makes me mad. It does. It makes me mad, because samurai is my favorite combat system in the game. It's in gaming, in melee combat. It is my favorite. It is so much fun. And when we play Nioh 3 on my channel, if you stick by and hang out with me, you are going to see how good samurai can be. Because like I'm planning on building my samurai build first, and then I'm going to be doing my ninjutsu build, or my ninja build. And we'll have them side by side to see which one's stronger, which one's better. Because ninja style is basically just a Souls version of Nioh. But I think I've talked enough on Nioh 3 for now. We're going to focus back on Elden Ring. So we got a baby Estelle over here going to shoot meters at me. Going to run here, get behind the pillar. Hopefully Bubble Bro doesn't hit me. Going to run over here and grab this. And hide behind the wall again. And we're going to run this way. And this way. Oh no. Nailed it. And we're going to go this way. Grab the runes. Hide behind the statue. Grab your Glovewart. And then we're going to start fighting baby Estelle. I should be safe. Why can I not hit him? There we go. Bye. There we go. Playboys, leave me alone. I need this for my Smithing Stone 7. Leave me alone. Alright. Can't get on Torrent for whatever reason. There's my Somber 7 I needed. First Somber 7 you can get in the game. earliest you can get it in the game. Alright, so we got Glovewart over there that we've already gotten. Don't need to go grab it. No other items that we need. So we are just going to simply run down this way, this tunnel. As we got a couple of ants to kill, and we got an item to pick up. Nice. Now, over here, we got a couple of small flying ants that we got to kill, and then we got a big boy ant that's going to get real mad here in a minute. So we want to kill that one first. So this one comes over. Hopefully. Don't just fly around and poop everywhere. You're going to fly around and poop everywhere. That sucks. Alright, so big boy ant over there is guarding that little passage. We want to go this way next. What is this? I have never seen that before. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. How are you still alive? No! Okay. I almost jumped right into that, and that would have killed me. I would have been so mad. Whew. Alright, but we want to go down this tunnel for one very good reason. Actually, two very good reasons. The thing that is not important, and not the good reason, is we got two enemies to kill. There's one there, and there's one here. Since you have the Estelle dead from earlier in the game, because this is the old Heal Palace ruins, we are going to head this way, hugging the walls, until we eventually come up on top by this chest over here. Oh god, oh god. I almost fell off the edge. Oh, platforming. I'm not a platformer. You'll never see me play a Mario game. Ever. Like, ever, ever. I am terrible at platforming. You want to see me get mad? Tell me to jump from platform to platform for the whole gameplay. I will hate my life. But we get a Somber 6. We get the Wing of Estelle. Kind of a cool curved sword. And then we head back through the tunnel. And we're going to head down the River of Guts to get to a elevator. Or an elevator. Which way do I need to head? This way. More Glovewart that we've already gotten. We don't need that one. If you want to get it, you can. Oh, that's right. There's no elevator. It's just drop downs. Alright, then we run here and rest. Oh, you know, your boy messed up. I forgot to talk to Ranni. We got to talk to Ranni. I was talking about Nioh 3. Sue me.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Ranni the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
Okay.
Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean, of the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers, as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blaidd, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the Rune of Death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins.
Uh-huh.
I turned my back. The baleful
Alright, well. Let's just see if there's anything else that she has to say. Nope. Alright. Now, we are going to head... Oh, I forgot. I got an item right over here. Where is it? It's around the corner. One of the corners. There it is. We got magic grease. Then we're going to head across the river right over here. And right through that doorway, we got a couple items. It really bothers me how in this area, I don't get to ride my horse. But they get to ride ants. Expound, game. Expound. Pick up the Smithing Stone 6. I'll beat Hammer Bros. Hey. Hey. Quit showing me your boobs. Am I the only one that thought that? Am I the only one that thought they looked like boobs? Because they do. They look like boobs. It's weird. Like, I don't get why they designed those to look that way. So we got an item over here with some snails. You can just ignore the snails if you would like. And then we got more snails, like a lot more snails over here. And we have an ambush of snails, as you can see up top on that wall. So when we grab this item, there's going to be a boatload of enemies falling down. Just keep on keeping on. And we're going to run over this way as well. Now we're going to go up the lower bridge, as there's I believe, a Ghost-Glovewart 9 in that chest, but we got to kill the Nox soldier here. How are you still alive? And then we get to open the chest. Ghost-Glovewart 9. Alright, did I write down in my stuff that we gotta go that way? Okay. So, we want to hug this wall. Until we find a Somber 7. Wait, did I check this room? I don't think I did. Oh, I didn't. What the heck? I forgot there's a golden centipede in there. Alright, so now we just run by until we see a body on the edge of the cliff. There it is. With a Somber 7. Then we kind of want to run to safety, where some of these guys stop seeing us for a hot second. Oh, that's right. Hang on. Nope, we can't warp yet. Gotta go over here. Clear out that little side. Because there's nothing that way, but there's something over here, and I can't remember what it is. I didn't write it down. I just said grab item. I did not have a shield. Wait, is there something over here? Am I thinking of the wrong area again? God dang it, I am. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, now we gotta warp back to Nokstella, and we're gonna go up the stairs. I think once we finish with Nokstella and the Baleful Shadows, that's probably gonna be where we end the episode. Just because I need to have time to edit, and I got a little over 2 hours before I have to go in. Okay, gotta put up faith to 20. So we run up the stairs. We're gonna kill this Nox soldier here. Grab the fan daggers. And we got an enemy in here and a chest on the right to open. Nice. We get the ant skull plate. That's pretty cool. Alright, now over here. Just kill one. And then they'll all eventually die. Then you're gonna have to do the same thing again. Really? Oh, that's allowed. Alright, now we run in here. We have a boatload of enemies. You can just kind of run around them, honestly. Let me over here. Perfect. That worked out way better than I wanted. Now we run this way. We have a silver tier up top, as you can see. So grab the item and run past, and then kill it. Next is a window right over here with another ambush. Then we get another Somber 7. Once we are done with the Somber 7, we grab another stone, or excuse me, another rune. We come up top. And then we got a cathedral right on our left that we're going to go do. Oh, ball. I hate the balls. I hate the balls. They're terrifying. Alright, so we got 2 monks in here to kill. Both of them are hammer blows. And then we have another chest. Oh, I hear the ball. I don't like this. We get our puppet ashes, and we come back. And hopefully don't die to the ball immediately. Oh, here it comes. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That was aggressive, sir. Nobody likes it when you're aggressive. Oh, what a dodge. And we get the larval tier for killing it. I've legitimately never killed that thing that way. I've always ran to the corner first, hid here, and then just hit it when it's on the other side of the candle. Whew. That was lucky. Now we come in here, and we got another ambush, as you can already see. So once this thing drops down, just start going to town, kind of like what we did with the other ones. Just back up a little bit, let the stamina come back, so you can keep peppering. Another larval tier. Then we can grab this as well. Another great Ghost-Glovewart. The alliteration is wild. Right? That's what that's called? Alliteration? I think it's alliteration. I could be wrong. Alright, Golden Rune 10. Nice. Then we come up top, and we take a hard right, as we have a smithing stone over here and a golden centipede. Now this cathedral, I believe, has 2 traps. One is the silver husks, or the mimic tears falling down, so just run past first and grab this. Once all of them have fallen, then the ball will fall. So best way to deal with this kill a couple. I don't know why the ball isn't falling. Like, I've killed way too much of these things. Let's just do this. Oops. It's fine. There we go. And we get our larval tier. I grabbed the stone, right? Yes, I did. Alright, now, at the end of the stairs, or by the edge of the stairs, we have a beetle that we gotta kill. Holding a somber 5, or 6, excuse me. And then we got 2 silver tiers that transform. One's a shield bro, one's wielding a Zweihander, and then we have a swordstress as well. So, lure one out one at a time, however you want, and go from there. Stop it. Stop it. I'm dead. Alright, we're gonna run away for a hot sec. Alright, there we go. Now we can kill the swordstress. And before you go, like, do I have to deal with these guys? You absolutely do. Stop it. You absolutely do, because we need our legendary talisman. I think this is the episode where I'm going to have the most amount of legendaries ever in an episode for this game. Because we got legendary ashes, Ogha, and the Mimic tier. We've got the legendary talisman that we just picked up. We have potentially another legendary with the Dark Moon Greatsword. What else did we have? Anything? Can't remember. I don't remember what else. But we've got a lot. We have a ton that we have done. We grabbed the golden seed. Now we're going to just drop down. And we're going to run into the stairway over there for an elevator. So in this next section, I believe we only have a little bit left before I'll probably call it there, as we will have completed most of Ranni's questline up to this point. Can't remember. Do I have any notes about items over here? I don't think I do. I think I just had something down for Glovewart. And more the dew-kissed herba. So in here we got basilisks. They are the exact same as what you could have seen in Dark Souls 3 if you've played that game before. They have 0 attacks. They just spam Deathblight. Oh, I almost died. Stop it. Whew! We are so close. Hit him! No! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! 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 That was about as close as you can get to Deathblight. My good golly. Alright. Well, I almost pooped my pants for no reason. And now we have our Baleful Shadow, who is Blaidd.
Thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Ranni the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
So with this dude's, if you haven't figured it out yet, we just want backstabs. He hits really hard. He's pretty fast with that sword, so just try to line it up so you can get that attack over and over again and you won't get hit. Yep. Take your time. Oh, I was early. I feel like I should have leveled my weapon up to +9. Probably would have made it go faster. Look at that poise. Just tanking that. I know, thank you.
Thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned.
I mean, not really.
Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blaidd and Iji I love them.
Alright, then we get the discarded palace key, which we will go get. Probably end the episode there. I've been recording for right around 2 hours. I got some stuff to cut out, so we'll probably end it here. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I'll say that right now. Get that out of the way, as we will continue the Lake of Rot. But we also have one last thing to do. And that is to get a very important item if you were looking to do Ranni's ending. So we got a key to this chest. Discarded palace key. And we get the Dark Moon Ring. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But in the next episode, we are going to start off with the Lake of Rot shoreside. Make sure you have your preserving boluses. We're going to need that. Again, if you do not have any that you can craft like me, I think I only have 5 total. I'm probably going to go run and get some from some of the crystal cave moss from different caves that we've been in that I know they're there, and we'll go from there. You don't need like a billion of them. You just need like 10. That way you can get through this area, because there's only 1 preserving bolus to get, and we got to make probably 3 to 4 passes through the Lake of Rot to get it, and that is if we don't die. If we do die, it's going to be more, obviously. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope y'all have a fabulous day. As I said earlier in the video, if you are enjoying my content, feel free to like the video. If you want more of my content, make sure you subscribe. Again, we're going to go through probably the rest of the base game for now. Then I want to jump into Nioh 3 and Crimson Desert, potentially as a live stream for either of those games as well. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have a fabulous day.